Okay, and another aspect that is really important, no matter what, we play 4-3-3 most of the time, it's really congested in the middle, as we are doing when we want to take back the ball. But here, if we play from the back, so with the green, we have the wingers left and right. So for example, Otto, Ellis can be other player. What is important to avoid the middle is really as soon as possible to go on the side. So again, it creates a 1v1 situation here, but it will create space here for the midfielders to move around the line. Okay, so if we move up, we create some space. We can even go like this. This player will follow him. This player, for example, will go there, will follow him. And you see, we can almost create like a direct connection with the two forward. For example, it can be like this, give and go. Okay, and the same on the right side. So it's really important that the winger, when we have the ball and we try to avoid the middle, we spread on the wings as soon as possible, because first it creates space, and we go again 1v1 situation, and with the technique of the players we can try to go. For example, we receive the ball, for example here 1v1, we can cross, the striker can come, again 1v1 situation, and even the other winger on the right side or the cam can go into the box or do a diagonal run and try to finish into the net. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing that I wanted to mention, it's when we play from the back. What is important when they play from the back, the opposition. So again, they play 4-3-3. They have the ball, for example, from the left fullback. Okay, we have it here. Okay, this one come back here, the double pivot, the two winger, they stay here, for example. So I will just show you an example. Goalkeeper play to his left fullback. As soon as he has it, of course, we close him. Okay, it's a 1v1 situation, 1v1, 1v1, 1v1. If he give it to this player, it's important that we go outside shoulder. Okay, that we close this side. Why, guys? Because as always, we need them to play in the middle, where it's congested, where we have a lot of players. Okay, because if we go here and he's good technically, he will pass on this side and after big space open. So if we close the outside shoulder, okay, here, he control the ball, and after what we do, we move up, we close it, we close here, and all the solution that normally he can have around him, they are closed. So the trigger will be that maybe a soft pass for one of the center back or full back is too soft, and that can be a trigger for us to intercept it and try to finish. It can be a bad control on his left foot because his right foot, that's a trigger maybe to press really on him and try to take it back. And again, after we can create like a 3v2 on this zone. So it's really important that when they play from the back, we close, we come outside shoulder, we close this space, so we try to play this space where we will have a lot of players and where it's really congested. Okay? Okay, last aspect that I wanted to show you and tell you, explain, it's about the pocket, you know, find the pocket. The coaches, they always tell you like, oh, be in the pocket, find be in the passing line pocket to receive the ball. So I just have an example. For example, we are playing from the back, we have time, we recovered, we took back a ball that they lost, play with the central, we play, for example, on this side. So of course what they will do, the blue is, will switch, will go on the left. So for example this, okay, this one will cover him, this player will cover him, this one will cover him. So again, another 1v1 situation most of the time. This one maybe our player will come here, this one here, okay. So what I'm saying, it's that to find the pocket, you have to avoid your opponent, okay? Don't be close to him, always. Especially when we are attacking. If we are next to our opponent, we are walking, we make it too easy for the opposition team. It means that we will not receive the ball, or if we receive it, we have directly pressure behind us, and it will be difficult to make an attacking move. So for example here we receive the ball, guys, this one, for example, have to move. That's for example a pocket between the 4 of them. You see, because if you have between 4 of them, they don't know exactly what to do. Okay, do I cover him? My teammate will cover him. This one will cover him. This one drop. What is going on? So the moment they are hesitating, that's the moment that we can be into the pocket and receive the ball, moving forward, and after the field is open. Remember what I'm always telling you, check, especially when we are attacking, check where is the ref, because sometimes the ref is in the pocket where we should receive the ball, because the ref doesn't want to interfere into the game, so he's always trying to be in the pocket where the players, they are not. So think about it, think about the ref. Sometimes it gives you an idea that maybe that's the pocket where I should be. Okay, so that's an example. The other example that is more for the strikers and the cam and wingers, wing back, be in the red zone. The red zone is between the defensive line, so the central back, full back, and the midfield. This red zone, that's the uncomfortable and hesitating line, because they don't know if he's this player that has to cover him or it's one of the midfield that has to drop and cover him. Okay, so this line, this zone, it's really a zone that the opponent will hesitate to attack you, because maybe it's like, no, that's my teammate in front of me that is taking care of him, and he's like, oh no, wait, that should be me. And this moment of hesitation, that's you that maybe can receive the ball because you dropped, you asked for the ball here, and maybe you can play into the space after for one of the striker that will do it can be an inside run, it can be a diagonal run, okay? But like I always mention, make it uncomfortable for the opponent, communication, and keep it simple. So that's really important. But I wanted to show you these two aspects about like the pocket, okay? Try to be into the pocket, and this red zone between the defensive line and the midfield line. That is really important.